The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 30 base. Watch the screen. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Switch. Fire.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Undercrush. General West. Right there. 54, right there. Smooth. Quit talking about it and bring it. Mike's 5'4". Hey, pick your game up. Shoot.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got Fuller. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here's 2nd and 8. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 43. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
54, right there. 54, Mike. You don't know no better. Mike's 5'4". Oh, here we go. Oh. Hey, 1-7. Check, Mike.
Looking to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check three. Big gas. Watch out. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Slam. He's coming. Double up.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Right there. 54. Right there. There you go. 54. Watch the curl. Watch the hey, lock it. Jam. Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. In for the score. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for Darius Geis. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Check. 22, check. 22, check.
Now a handoff. Geis going right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Right there in the middle. 55. Coming to you.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 34 yards there and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Now, nobody leaked. Big play.
Motion backfield. White 55.
On first down, this is Geis. And an alley to run. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Hey, Haywood!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20, 10, touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Wide, get wide.
Now a run with Geis. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14, Redskins 7.
Record. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the edge.
Geis. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down now, it's Love. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 5.
Here we go. He's the big series right here. We got to step it up. 36.
Third down, here's Geis. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Haskins. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Tighten up.
This is Geis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
On first down, here's Love. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the ground, it's Geis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
50, check my 50. Go, go, go. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Heads in. Mike 50, Mike 50. I got one. Check 3, check 3. Pretty slow. Drive on.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
I'm coming after you. Hey, motion. Mike 50, 66. Pull it. Ha. Man out. Kill.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Hatch it. Check. It's 3. Check. Hot.
Now a give, right side, it's Geis. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, they've got it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal.
Check.
On the ground, Geis. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2.
Check 26.
Here we go with Geis, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Running from the gun, Johnson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
6-6, pull it high.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Bravo.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Back to throw. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Lions punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Check. Flag down.
At the 46-yard line.
Geis with the carry on second down. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
Hey. We got three. Three down. Check 52.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They begin the drive with Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Now the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
going to do that. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Throwing on second and long. Haskins. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Mark 55. Mark 55. It's our time. It's our time. Deuce, 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 deuce.
Now Haskins, third and long. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. The Redskins send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Come on, set. 8, read.
Mike 54.
Chopper.
Check 4.
Under 10. 10.
Check. Say.
Rock it. Sit.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, Foxtrot.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Right there. 54. Right there.
2nd and 11. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
70, Indy.
Watch the run, watch the run. Check 99, check 99. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Check, check, check. Check 37, check 37. He's crashing, he's checking crash.
Ready, ready.
They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here we go, set, 30 base.
Check right, check right. Check your hot read. Kill, kill.
Bam, bam.
Check 15, check 15.
X3, 218, chopper. Snap.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Hey, Sam off. But, squeeze.
6 guys, check 6 guys.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Let's go. 10-2, sir. You're out.
I'm coming after you. Shit.
61, matchbox lights.
Out. Check 3. Watch that. Check.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
86 to man. Watch you. Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Back.
Pilot, 64, weak. Deep rip.
Again, it's Johnson. And an alley to run. run. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his...
And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Here we go again.
Protein spill.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Shift. Hey, check 24.
Leo.
Joker.
Go.
They'll run it with Johnson. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
18 games. Go.
They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Check 31. Shift.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch 54. All
Greystone, travel.
Any day.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Hey, Charlie. Get it.
2nd and 9 now. He finds his man Johnson. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Okay, ready?
Mike 5-4. Check, 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 check. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
General West.
Sponge, sponge, sponge.
Hard, hard.
Check,
Hey,
check.
lock it.
Lucky. Hey, hey, watch it, watch it.
Shoot.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
54. You're not ready. You're not ready. You go tight. You got tight. You got
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Switch.
Ready, ready.
Johnson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Let's get it.
Let's go
The
now.
25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch your slap.
Look at me. Go on, go on.
Check safety. Check safety.
Now.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now Haskins on 1st down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at about the 31. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Come on, set. 15 line. 15 line.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, man.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Mike 5-4.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's complete to Fuller. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
6-6, bullet time.
54. Mike, 54.
Hey, echo.
Watch QB's up. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Don't get nervous. Let's go.
54.
They'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on first. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the curl. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Jim. Check, check.
Rock it.
Flare.
Speed driven.
The busy night continues for Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Redskins 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Haskins looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. After the sack on first down, Haskins slings this deep from the... and got his man complete. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
And the Washington Redskins first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Here's Haskins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Let's go. 15 on it. 50, Mike. 50. Not today, you are.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Now Haskins. And it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready! 30 base.
Hey, here we go.
Stand.
Switch.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Hey, exit.
54. Mike 54. All day, baby. All day. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 5.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Get it.
They'll drop the throw. Complete. It's Johnson. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, Orbit.
Hey, watch that. 54. Mike 54.
Ready?
Come on, D. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, wahoo!
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. And we have
Shoot!
He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Lions.
Ready, set.
58. 58 is Mike.
Here we go, here we go.
Double time.
80 weapon.
3 down, 3 down.
Check 13. Check 13.
Ready, ready.
On first down, Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and the Redskins scoop it. And that will write a finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Lions, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile,